What if I told you that civilization itself wasn't built on bread, or even irrigation, but on beer? It sounds like a pub tale, right? But from the dawn of agriculture to the bustling craft breweries of today, beer isn't just a drink. It's a profound, often overlooked architect of human history. For thousands of years, it was a staple, a medicine, a currency, and even a religious offering. Forget simply quenching thirst. Beer has shaped our societies, spurred technological innovation, and even influenced major historical events. Prepare to never look at that frosty pint the same way again. Our journey begins some 10,000 years ago in the Fertile Crescent. Humans were still largely hunter-gatherers, but then something changed. Some historians theorize that the discovery of beer was less an invention and more a happy accident. Perhaps some wild grains left exposed to rain began to ferment naturally. The sweet, slightly intoxicating liquid that resulted might have been so appealing, so nourishing, that it provided an incentive. An incentive for what? To settle down, cultivate grains, and thus, indirectly, kickstart the agricultural revolution. So did the desire for a good buzz literally lead us from nomadic living to building the first permanent settlements? And if so, what incredible secrets did early brewers unlock without knowing any science? Fast forward to ancient Sumer in Egypt. Here beer was absolutely fundamental. It was a primary food source, safer to drink than water, which was often contaminated, and a vital part of the daily diet, even for children. Workers received beer as wages. The pyramids, those colossal monuments, were likely built on a diet rich in beer. Women were often the primary brewers, holding a revered and powerful position in society. It was a drink for all classes, a social lubricant, and a source of calories and crucial nutrients in a world without widespread refrigeration or advanced sanitation. While we see beer as a luxury or a leisure drink today, imagine a world where it was a basic necessity, consumed multiple times a day. But how did this ancient, murky brew evolve into the diverse, clear beers we know now? The Roman Empire may have preferred wine, but as its influence waned and the Middle Ages dawned, beer flourished in the north. Monasteries became vital centers of brewing. Preserving the art and science through the Dark Ages, monks brewed for sustenance during fasts, for pilgrims, and for sale. This era saw a critical innovation, the widespread use of hops. Not only did hops add bitterness and aroma, but crucially they acted as a natural preservative, allowing beer to be stored for longer and transported further. This wasn't just about taste, it was about stability. The monks made beer safer and more stable, but this very improvement would soon lead to fierce competition and surprising regulations that forever changed the brewing landscape. By the 16th century, Germany introduced the reinheitsgebot, or Bavarian purity law, stipulating that beer could only contain water, barley, and hops. Yeast wasn't understood then. This law, still largely observed today, ensured quality and stability, but also limited innovation for centuries. Then came the Industrial Revolution. Steam power, refrigeration, and improved transportation transformed brewing from a local craft to a mass-produced industry. Louis Pasteur's work on fermentation revealed the role of yeast, leading to more consistent and hygienic production. Beer became a global commodity. Mass production made beer accessible like never before, but it also threatened the very craftsmanship that had built its legacy. How did this global spread lead to one of beer's greatest challenges? Prohibition? The 20th century brought a dramatic shift. In many countries, particularly the United States, the temperance movement gained strength. Leading to Prohibition in 1920, this era nearly extinguished the American brewing industry, pushing it underground and into the hands of organized crime. But beer endured. After Prohibition's repeal, larger breweries dominated, often producing lighter, less flavorful lagers. However, in the late 20th century, a quiet revolution began, the craft beer movement. Disillusioned by mass-produced uniformity, passionate brewers rediscovered forgotten styles, experimented with new ingredients, and brought diversity and flavor back to the pint glass. So from an accidental puddle of fermented grain to a multi-billion-dollar global industry, beer's journey mirrors humanity's own. It's a testament to our ingenuity, our social instincts, and our enduring desire for something more than just water. The next time you raise a glass, remember these key takeaways. Beer wasn't just a drink. It was a fundamental force in human civilization, driving agriculture, facilitating trade, and providing essential nutrition and social cohesion for millennia. Its evolution reflects human innovation, from early accidental fermentation to the precision of modern brewing science. From ancient staple to modern craft, beer's enduring adaptability showcases its unique place in our history and culture. What's the most surprising thing you learned about beer today? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If this deep dive into brewing history left you thirsty for more, please like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more surprising historical journeys. Cheers.